Tupac Shakur was shot on the night of Sept. 7, 1996, while driving home from a boxing match at the MGM Grand. Before leaving the hotel, Shakur was seen fighting with Orlando "Baby Lane" Anderson, who'd had a previous run-in with a member of Shakur's entourage. Shakur then departed the hotel as a passenger in a black BMW driven by Marion Suge Knight, who was the head of Death Row Records at the time. While stopped at a red light, a white Cadillac pulled up next to the vehicle and opened fire, shooting Shakur several times. The rapper died from his injuries 6 days later. After 3 decades and multiple investigations, no one has been arrested or charged in connection with the shooting. Shakur's family filed a civil wrongful death suit against Anderson, who was also named by police as a suspect in the case. Anderson was killed in a gang-related shootout in 1998. About the Las Vegas investigation, police conducted a search on Monday with their guns drawn, calling for the occupants to exit the house with their hands raised, as per the Las Vegas Review-Journal, citing a neighbor. People in the Henderson area witnessed officers detaining 2 individuals while the investigation took place. Don Sansushi, a local resident, recounted the scene with numerous police vehicles and SWAT units, their lights illuminating the house. The commotion interrupted his bedtime routine with his wife, with the bright police lights waking them around 9 p.m. that evening, according to the Associated Press. Public records connect the searched residence to the wife of Dwayne Keith Davis, the uncle of Orlando Anderson, a known adversary of the late rapper. Law enforcement has long suspected Anderson's involvement in Shakur's death, as reported by the AP. Back in 1998, Anderson, who passed away in an unrelated shooting, refuted any role in Shakur's demise at the time. Tupac Shakur's murder case has resurfaced with a recent arrest. The incident leading to his death involved a confrontation in Las Vegas after a Mike Tyson fight. Shakur was shot multiple times, and despite efforts to save him, he passed away less than a week later. The incident has remained a topic of fascination and speculation in the 27 years since it occurred. The indictment of Dwayne Keith Davis, a former Compton gang leader known as Kefe D, sheds light on the events leading to Tupac Shakur's death. A detailed narrative emerging from grand jury witness testimony offers new insights into the rap beef that led to Shakur's killing, Shakur's transformation into a hip-hop icon and pop culture martyr. With his background as the son of Black Panther parents and his rise in the hip-hop industry, Mr. Davis's court appearance in Clark County District Court was postponed due to a lack of legal representation. He intends to plead not guilty. New evidence challenges the existing narrative surrounding Shakur's death, including previous claims about the identity of the shooter. Witnesses in 1998 questioned the commonly accepted narrative regarding the murder of Tupac Shakur. The recent arrest of a suspect has brought a mix of shock and relief to those involved in the case. Tupac's public image took a darker turn after his 1993 arrest and subsequent affiliation with Death Row Records and Suge Knight. The East Coast-West Coast hip-hop rivalry escalated into a dangerous feud fueled by retaliatory attacks and support from underworld elements. A series of events, including a brawl at a mall and preparations for a boxing match in Las Vegas, led to heightened tensions and subsequent violent encounters. The conflict between the Crips and the mob, Pyro Bloods, escalated after a fight over a death row chain at a mall in California, leading to widespread shootings. Orlando Anderson, known as Baby Lane, was involved in the scuffle at the mall and later had a violent encounter with Mr. Shakur and his entourage in Las Vegas. Johnson, seeking revenge, was accompanied by Mr. Davis, a prominent figure in the Crips and a drug dealer, to find Mr. Shakur and Mr. Knight. The tension between Death Row and the Crips grew due to their association with rival gangs, leading to a significant conflict. The shooting of Tupac Shakur was believed to be orchestrated by individuals in a white Cadillac, with evidence pointing to Orlando Anderson as the possible shooter. Conflicting accounts regarding the actual shooter emerged, with some suggesting it was Anderson and others pointing to DeAndre Smith as the perpetrator. There were rumors that the shooting was in retaliation for a previous altercation involving Anderson at the MGM, though Smith allegedly took responsibility to shield Anderson from the repercussions. So the indictment of Kefe D, one of the individuals involved, did not specify the shooter but implicated him in providing the gun to either Smith or Anderson for the crime. Despite various testimonies, the precise details of the shooting and the identity of the actual shooter remained somewhat uncertain. Anderson's involvement in the murder of Tupac Shakur was initially denied. A police task force was created in 2006, leading to the involvement of Mr. Davis and subsequent revelations about the murder. Mr. Davis made a proffer agreement with Detective Kading, sharing information about Tupac and Biggie's murders. Mr. Davis later publicly disclosed details about the case, risking potential prosecution despite the earlier agreement. Mr. Davis carefully balanced his public statements to avoid taking direct credit for the crime. Despite the ongoing investigations, the truth surrounding Tupac Shakur's murder remains shrouded in mystery, leaving many unanswered questions for his fans and the public. The impact of his untimely death continues to reverberate within the music industry and among those who admire his work, with many considering him an influential and iconic figure in the world of hip-hop. The complexities of the case have led to numerous theories and speculations, with some attributing the incident to the heated rivalry between East and West Coast rap scenes during that era. The involvement of various individuals and conflicting accounts further complicates the narrative, leaving room for continued debate and speculation among those interested in the case. Despite the passage of time, the legacy of Tupac Shakur remains firmly embedded in the cultural consciousness, with his music, activism, and influence continuing to inspire and resonate with audiences across generations. While the circumstances of his tragic death may never be fully resolved, the impact of his contributions to music and society endures as a testament to his enduring legacy and influence. The murder of Tupac Shakur on the night of September 7, 1996, remains an unsolved mystery, leaving a lasting void in the world of hip-hop. Despite the recent arrest and new revelations, the circumstances surrounding his tragic death continue to generate fascination and speculation among fans and investigators alike. The intricate web of rivalries, conflicts, and undisclosed details has made it challenging to uncover the complete truth behind the shooting. However, Tupac's enduring legacy as an influential artist and cultural icon remains a testament to his impact on the music industry and society at large. As the case continues to be shrouded in uncertainty, the memory of Tupac Shakur lives on through his music and the profound influence he left on the world, reminding us of his significant contributions to the hip-hop genre and his enduring legacy as an emblematic figure in popular culture.